Folks, I've been moving tools around nigh on 30 years now, okay? And I've learned a few things. One, my hair's a total mess. I can't believe they let me come out like this. You're all fired! That's what you get when you pay $5 for a haircut. Look, I've been moving tools around a lot. And I've been through a number of systems. And I'm about to detail the latest one, which I've been using for, I don't know, maybe a year now. I hope you like my hat. I've been using these new boxes in combination with some of my tried and true stuff. What do you say we take a look, hombre? What do you say we take a look, hombre? Don't piss me off, all right? Look. What do you say we take a look? Come on, I'm ready. I'm getting nauseous. Ugh! It's the Dewalt Toughsystem 2.0 drawers. The man approves. I should probably take that out of there. I may forget him in there. Then we're gonna have real troubles. There's a lot of shit on the market. Language! There's a lot of crap on the market from different companies promising you the world, okay? Promising you everything you've ever wanted, claiming they offer the best of everything. Well, I've owned a lot of it, and I'll tell you this right now. It's all lies! Now, in a modern tool-carrying system, I find, and I'm pretty much right about this, drawers reign supreme. The ability to stack the boxes and access everything, regardless, is like tantamount to life itself, if that makes sense. Don't piss me off. I had just about enough of you. I've been through many different systems, and I'm sure I'll be through many more in the future. If I keep doing this type of work, I might just go back to doing what I was doing before, being a nanny. Wow, that's a cute f***ing baby. What's your name, baby? What's that? You wanna fly? Okay, you can fly. You ready? Here we go. Whoa! Yay! Whoa! Frig! Not again! That was a damn good nanny. Let's just take a look at the drawers already. I swear I'm getting nauseous. I just had 8 quarts of 14 bean chili, so excuse me if I'm a little out of sorts. It's been brought to my attention that we're several minutes into this video, and I really haven't said anything important yet. So, let's finally take a look at these boxes. Quit wasting my time here, for Pete's sake. Come on over here. So, I'm not gonna bore you with all the technical stuff. You can look up all those, dimensions and everything. I just wanna show you the practical situation here, the practical uses, and what they hold mainly. So they come in 2 different configurations. The 2-drawer you see here, and then a 3-drawer. I don't have the 3-drawer. I tried to procure one. My supplier couldn't make it happen. But I looked at them, and I think they're kind of useless because the drawers are like that deep. They're like that deep. Can't get a whole lot of stuff in them. The deep drawer I prefer because then you can get big stuff, little stuff, what have you. Just a personal, opinion. Just what I like. So the outside of the box, you can see drawers, latches, whatever you want to call them. Side handles, one on each side. The latches. Latches. As far as design aesthetics, I don't really have a personal opinion here. It's nice. It's got a little dust sealing rubber sealing strip around it. Let's see. It's pretty dusty in there. I don't know. I guess it's weather sealed. I don't keep mine outside. I keep them out of the weather. So, that's like the overview of the outside. Let's get into the pros and cons. The real important stuff. The pros. Honestly, the size, I think. It's not too big, you know, but it's big enough so you can get a bunch of stuff in there, but there's not like a bunch of extra. I mean, it's a pretty slim package, and that's kind of what I don't like about the Milwaukee stuff, is just the sheer size of it. I'm gonna say that's a pro. The size. Now the construction is a pro, I think. It's pretty rugged. Like I say, I've had these maybe a year and a half, and nothing's broken. I don't move them in and out a ton. They're mostly in the van. But they get moved around some. Nothing's broken, like I said. It's durable enough for regular use. If you're the type of guy that just leaves them in the back of your truck, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know how well sealed they are. But for like regular use, kind of average use, I think they're plenty solid. See? I can even hit it. Nothing happens. Wow. Access. Yes. I like this system, this latch. It's locked, you just pull it up and it opens. And I don't like that, but that happens with pretty much all toolboxes with drawers. But, you know, like the Milwaukee has a little rod thing you gotta drop down and slide it in. I don't like that. I like the access. It's quick. It pretty much always latches, even when you've got a heavy box on top. Always latching. Haven't had any issues with that. Yeah, so quick access. That's good. And it just works. I had portability as a pro on my list here, but I'm not so sure. I don't know. I mean, any toolbox is going to be heavy, but as far as being portable, I mean, it's a toolbox. You can carry them, so I guess they're portable. All right, cons. We got to switch up the shot now. So cons. Let me get this over here. Make that look a little better, huh? How's that look? Good. Okay, cons. Well, some may say the drawer slides are a con, and I would agree they are a failure point. These can break. These can give out at some point. But I'm not too worried about it. I mean, I've been in these things probably thousands of times now, and you know, they just kind of get smoother over time. They're just regular drawer slides you find in cheap kitchens. Basically the same thing. I'm sure they're replaceable. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. Not too worried about it. So that's a point of pot. Oh, I almost just spilled the whole thing out there. That would have been embarrassing. Oh, my contents all over the place. God, how would I live with myself? Pete's sake. Okay, then obviously another possible con, although it's kind of like a toss-up if this is really a con. This type of latch system can break. It's a failure point. But again, I've been in these things probably thousands of times, and as long as it's like replaceable, I'm not worried about it. I'm not even worried about it. Okay, I'm not even worried about it. I said I'm not even worried about it. Namaste. Namaste. It's a new day. Namaste, it's a new day. Where was I? Okay. Yep. Yeah, okay. Yeah. I think I know where we're at now. Okay. All right, now this one is pretty irritating. So these drawers can get jammed shut. The bottom drawer especially, because it's not, if you get up in here, it's like open and all, you know, there's like a bunch of ribs and stuff up there. If things jostle around, they can get jammed shut. It's happened to me maybe once or twice. The top drawer, however, has a smooth top. The inside here is smooth, so that can't happen. Much like the Festool. Let me just grab one of these. See, the Festool ones, the tops, I don't know if you can, they're just nice and smooth. So things don't get jammed up in there. I have had it happen one time. It fell over and screws, like, just a big mangled mess of screws. I got it though. That can be a problem. But as long as they're not falling over or you don't jam the drawer full of stuff, you'll be all right. You'll be all right. Trust me. Trust me. If you're gonna trust anybody, you trust me, all right? I am your only source. I am your only voice of authority you need to worry about when it comes to tools and toolboxes and starting fires, burning buildings down, laundering money, running an illegal casino, stealing horses. I'm good at that. I'm really good at stealing horses. Stolen so many. There is a small tornado going on outside, and I'm not joking. Could get lifted right out of here. This con applies if you're gonna stack these things up. When you stack two of them, it's not a really big deal, but they wobble. But if you get 3 or 4, them upper ones, I mean, they really start wobbling up there. They're like all over the place. And I can't believe they didn't address that when they designed this. I mean, if they're meant to stack, you're probably gonna, and I've stacked 4 of them, and the drawers still work at the bottom, by the way. So the weight, you know, isn't not an issue, but the wobbling is. I don't know that they're gonna just fall over or anything, but just be aware of it. Okay, are we still on the cons? I think we are. There's probably more cons than pros, I'm feeling like. But it doesn't mean it's a bad system, does it? Does it? The latches, the locking, stacking, whatever you want to call these. So they're okay, but they're not great. So you open them up and they stay open, and then you lift it off, and then when you bring it back down, can you even see this? Let me bring you in a little closer, buddies. You can see what I'm trying to say here. This is the problem. See how, oftentimes you have to, once you're set, see, it didn't lock. You gotta wiggle it to get it to lock. And if you're trying to get them to lock at a weird, unless you're setting it straight down onto it, I've had issues with it not locking. You just gotta like give it a really strong shake. It doesn't always work either. Usually it does. So that's not the best system. Festool has the best system. I'm sorry, it's just the way it is. Very simple. It's simple. Dead simple. This is convoluted, in my opinion. You know, you got a bunch of, and it stays open. I mean, it works, like I say, if you drop it right on and give it some force. It is what it is. Everything's got its pros and its cons. And I think there's one more con, and it's a big one. And here it is. I'll just get rid of this. Come on! Pete's sake, see what I mean? What the heck? These units do not come with a top handle. They have the side handles and that's it. There's this space for a handle, but there's no handle. You see what I mean here? There's nothing. Just this little latch. There's just nothing. Very strange. Very strange. Look at this. Rigid. 1, 2. So it's a double latch. You gotta go like that, you gotta go like that, and then you gotta pull it out. Not a fan. God, that's It's ridiculous. Let's look at the Milwaukee. Milwaukee has some better combinations. A 2 and a 1, a 3, and a 2. Look at this. You gotta go like that. Pull that down. And then you gotta... Now they're still using drawer slides. And then you gotta... it's just bizarre. Then you gotta like... I think Dewalt's got the win on this one. If I just mosey on over here, it's just so, folks, it is just so simple. Put some weight in the drawer and it gets even smoother. It's like you gotta morph all the systems together to make a super system. That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm on a mission to make the best toolbox ever, and I will. This handle is like, I had to modify it. It's not hard to do. These came off of some old Dewalt boxes. I had a bunch of these old versions, and I just took the handles off of them. And there's some weird little thing in here. You just gotta pop it out, pop these ones in. So you're gonna have to buy, I think you can buy these. I think you can buy them. But otherwise, there's no top handle. And that could be a huge deal breaker. Let's take a look inside these. I know it's what you've been waiting for all this time. Let's see what you can fit in these bad boys. Let's see what you can fit in these dumb bitches. Oh, shoot. Let's see what you can fit in these guns. What you gonna fit in them toolboxes, son? I'm about to show you right now. Get you a lot of tools, one of these here boxes by Dewalt. Dewalt. Don't make fun of people who speak differently than you. You can see this is labeled drill bits. This is a pretty heavy box, I'm not gonna lie. Oh. So, I don't wanna go through this like in depth. Check this out. A couple of Plano cases. Yeah, check this out. I don't think I'll ever need to buy any more. See, I paint them to correspond to the color or the size. So smart. So smart. I'll never need to buy more of those. And then this, look at that. I got my self-centering stuff, all my countersinks. I don't use this stuff a lot. More in the shop I use this stuff. Phillips. I have enough Phillips to last me the rest of my life. I barely even get them. Oh yeah. Good stuff. I mean, it's just a random assortment of fun stuff here. I got some big drill bits. I don't even know what the half this stuff is. What is all this? Oh, these are great. Stubby drill bits. Yeah, you're gonna need some of those. Very handy. These are excellent. 12-inch, 1/8-inch, 12-inch long. Actually, the 6-inch version, I have a whole bunch of these. It's my favorite drill bit right there. An 1/8-inch by 6-inch drill bit. Get yourself a few hundred, you'll be set. Then I got a bunch of accessories for the drill, the Festool stuff. Just all like the different chucks. Everything you could need. This is really handy sometimes. Right angle, although it just wobbles around, so it's kind of hard to work with. So this is kind of how I organize sometimes. I just throw everything in. I mean, there's only so much you can do, folks. There's only so much you can do. This is nice. I just dig for a drill bit if I need one. But this type of organization is what I'm after. This is a simple drawer here. This will give you an idea of the size of these drawers. Milwaukee, 18 volt. Just a regular old drill and the hydraulic surge impact, 18 volt. These both go in here. I just can never remember the orientation. I know they have to be opposite. Then I have just a Festool C18 and that Festool hammer drill. So you can get, that's why this box is so heavy, I think. So there, and there's room to spare. there's room to spare there. So you should be able to pretty much get most drills, things of that size, into these. Let me grab the other one. Box number 2. Oh, I got a ton of oscillating blades, Sawzall blades, and this Milwaukee 18-volt hacksaw, they call it? Yeah. The hacksaw. This has been a great saw. So that goes in there. It's just kind of randomly, like, why is it in this one? Just because I needed it in a drawer. I have let this one get a little out of control, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna have to go through and clean this up a little. You know what? I'll deal with that later. Okay, that was box number 2, simple. I should weigh this. I'd say it weighs 37.4 pounds. Probably way off. All right, I guess I forgot about the bottom drawer here, folks. Hole saws of all sizes. Got all the hole saws you could ever need right there. Bunch of extra pieces. Hey, look at this. Hole saw extension. Boom. Boom. Of course, you'd have to use something a little bigger there. And they make longer ones. This is like a 6-inch. I think they make a 12-inch too. It's pretty cool. A random collection of 3x18 belts for the Milwaukee cordless belt sander, and then this little guy, which I'll probably replace with the Milwaukee version. Mini planer. Very useful. Fits in this drawer just perfectly. Actually, there's a little room to spare there. So there you have it. I have more of these, but we're not going to go through all that. I think that's it. I think that's the end of this video. Not yet. I'm going to drag this out another 10 minutes. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Should I end this one, or should we go for another 25 minutes? 25, 30 minutes, what do you think? I think we should go another 25, 50 minutes. So in conclusion, what do I think? They're not bad. 130 bucks a piece, roughly, something like that. You can find them on sale sometimes. You know, everything's gonna have its trade-offs. These ones, I like the size of the drawer, the depth. It holds most tools. Little heavy. The latch system to lock the boxes together stinks. The fact there's no top handle stinks. That's just bizarre, actually. Am I even in focus here? Hello? I swear half the time this thing isn't even on. So it's up to you to just make that decision, okay? I'm laying it at your feet. I'm laying it at your feet. I presented you the information as best I can. Well, that's it for now. I gotta go, I'm getting nauseous.